Заяц.
The situation in Ukraine continues to intensify in the Donetsk region, one of the most active sectors along the front line. Across open fields, ruined villages, damaged trench systems, forest belts, and abandoned industrial areas, Ukrainian drone units continue conducting reconnaissance and FPV operations against Russian forces moving through contested terrain. The footage reveals a recurring pattern that appears again and again across the battlefield. Russian soldiers are frequently observed operating alone, separated from supporting units, and often moving without nearby protection or clear coordination. Some attempt to conceal themselves behind tree trunks, inside dense vegetation, beneath damaged vehicles, inside drainage pipes, or along abandoned trench networks. The following footage captures a Ukrainian FPV drone conducting a search near the front line after receiving reports that a Russian soldier was hiding inside a small building. The drone carefully enters the structure and begins inspecting the interior room by room. After a brief search, the operator spots the soldier concealed in a corner, remaining motionless in an attempt to avoid detection. The hiding place provides only temporary cover. With the position confirmed, the FPV drone adjusts its path, closes the remaining distance, and rapidly descends toward the soldier before he can find effective concealment among the surroundings. A Russian soldier walking straight toward an FPV drone positioned ahead in observation, completely unaware of what was directly in front of him. The drone activates. He panics. Instead of raising his weapon to fire, he grabs it by the barrel and swings it like a club toward the drone. Moments later, he is engaged by the system. A Russian soldier is seen moving along the edge of a village in a contested area. With no immediate signs of danger around him, he continues along his route, apparently focused on reaching the next position. What he does not realize is that a Ukrainian FPV drone has already been directed toward the area after his movement was detected from above. The drone rapidly closes the distance while maintaining a low approach. Unaware of the situation developing ahead of him, the soldier continues forward until the final moments. Seconds later, the FPV drone reaches the position and initiates the encounter. Helmet camera footage from inside a Russian vehicle. A Ukrainian drone arrives so fast it is not visually detected before impact. The vehicle is engaged before anyone can react. The following scene unfolds across an open grass field in the Kianka direction during a patrol mission. A Ukrainian reconnaissance drone detects a Russian soldier moving alone across the terrain. Focused on his route, the soldier continues walking without realizing that his movement has already drawn attention from above. After some time, he approaches a nearby tree line, likely hoping to use the vegetation as cover. By then, a Ukrainian FPV drone unit has already been alerted and is moving toward the area. Moments later, the drone arrives overhead and begins searching for the exact position. Once the location is confirmed, the drone rapidly descends toward the soldier before he can find effective concealment among the trees. An FPV drone from Ukraine's Maguya's Birds unit is approaching a soldier moving alone along a road. It arrives so quickly that he has no time to react and can only watch it draw closer. As it gets nearer, a detail becomes clear: he is an older man, and his uniform appears worn from extended use. The last thing he sees is the drone closing the distance. The operator already knows soldiers are inside this structure. An ambush drone waits right at the door. The moment a soldier cracks it open to check the noise, that becomes a critical exposure. The drone engages immediately upon the opening. A Russian soldier is running, with an FPV drone closing in behind him, while a reconnaissance drone tracks his every move from above. He is moving through rough mining terrain. He scrambles down a dirt embankment toward a water pool below, trying to move away from the FPV drone following him, but the drone continues to track his path. He is still moving when it reaches him. The blast causes the loose earth to collapse, burying the soldier beneath it. A Russian soldier moving through ruins, fully aware that drones are monitoring his movement. Clearly in a state of panic, he runs into a destroyed building, still moving and attempting to find any way out. An FPV drone is already closing in. As he jumps out through a window, the engagement occurs at almost the same moment. Operators from the Wormbusters drone team of Ukraine's 414th Separate Strike Drone Brigade monitored a Russian infantryman moving across an open field. With little cover available and his movement clearly visible from above, the soldier continued across the terrain, unaware that he had already been identified. Ukrainian Su-27 pilots conduct a precision engagement on a Russian command post with a GBU-guided munition. This was not a quiet position. Constant supply deliveries, heavy drone shipments, and frequent launches from nearby. One engagement and that activity is disrupted. No matter how fast a vehicle moves, it is never faster than an FPV drone. A Russian soldier pushing his vehicle to the absolute limit, trying to put distance between himself and what is following behind. It is still not enough. The small drone closes the gap and engages the vehicle. The following incident takes place along a trench network where a Ukrainian FPV drone has been assigned to observe and inspect defensive positions for hidden Russian troops. Flying low into the trench system, the drone carefully follows the narrow passage while the operator methodically scans every turn, dugout, and concealed section. For several moments, the search produces nothing. The drone continues deeper along the trench, maintaining a steady course while checking each segment for signs of movement. Eventually, near the far end of the position, the operator spots a Russian soldier concealed inside the trench. With the individual finally located, the FPV drone quickly accelerates forward, closes the remaining distance, and engages the position. GoPro footage from a Ukrainian soldier's helmet shows a manned operator intercepting an incoming Russian drone before it reaches its intended objective. Direct engagement. The drone that was heading toward Ukrainian positions does not reach its destination. A Russian soldier is seen moving along a dirt road in a heavily contested sector. After walking for some distance, he suddenly stops and places his weapon on the ground, appearing to take a brief rest. Moments later, a Ukrainian FPV drone approaches the area from behind. Focused on his own surroundings, the soldier shows no sign that he has noticed the approaching drone. With no nearby cover and no visible support from other troops, he remains exposed in the open terrain, seemingly unaware of the situation around him. The drone continues closing the distance while maintaining a direct approach. By the time the soldier realizes something is wrong, there is almost no time left to react. Seconds later, the FPV drone rapidly descends and begins the engagement. Footage shows African mercenaries operating alongside Russian forces coming under observation by Ukrainian FPV drones. The video highlights how drones monitor movements and impact tactical operations on the front lines. In this footage, a Russian soldier attempts to take cover among bushes but is quickly detected by a drone. With limited cover and no clear route to move away, he comes under a precision engagement. A Russian soldier attempted to take cover in a toilet building but was detected by the Ukrainian Black Arrow UAS battalion of the 5th Heavy Mechanized Brigade in the Havrylivka direction. The footage shows the soldier near a damaged building in a village area. Despite efforts to remain concealed, drone surveillance identified and confirmed the position during ongoing operations.